of people that want to work with me, so I can just outsource and execute. Yep. I have to work within a much smaller budget, smaller resources as far as when it comes to people. And that just means it takes longer. It takes more time. It takes more effort and energy. And I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not complaining because it is what it is. It's like, you can complain or you can do the best you can with what you got. But I do wish, like, me and Dell could duplicate our couple times over to get more work done, because it just always feels like a race against time, So, I think that's an area I want to continue to grow in. That's right.
And that's crazy to me too. Just talking about how I said before, success is relative. Like, your music videos are very good, like, and they're well thought out. I'm just thinking, just even like You Can't Stop Me, or the stuff you've done with Wordplay on Magic and Bird, and just visually and graphically, you had the Hear My Heart video, the one when
Kyle Detman did You Can't Stop Me, Hear My Heart. Shout out to him too.
I forget the track when you're on the iPad and the phone, and it's just your face.
Yeah. That's Chris Ray Talley and Antonio Santos. They did that out in Korea.
So you have all these awesome concepts, and you want to go beyond that. It's kind of mind blowing to me, but really dope, because it's like, there's no rest. It's like, I got to keep pushing. I got to get better. I think that's really cool.
I definitely know that there's more, and I think it's just about trying to crack the code. And I've been it's the same thing with finding, like, for me, a producer, right? Like, my whole career, I've never had like one consistent producer. Like, I've never had my 40, you know what I'm saying? I've had a couple guys who have been there consistently in and out. So it was like Alex Medina, and then at one point it was Gavi, but then Gavi is like, he's in his own artist now, so he doesn't have as much time, right, to do stuff with other people. And then I'm super picky, so then we got to get into arguments about taste and style. And then I got Beam, who did a ton of my stuff, but now he's an artist and he's producing for the whole world. So, I'm just like always trying to piece together these guys. And I found a really great guy in this kid named Taylor Hill. We've been working a ton, and he's all over my new project. And he moved to Atlanta, and it's like, finally we have a space we can work out of every day. So, he's a great dude. And, I'm just trying to find a little more consistency in everything I do, because I feel like with consistency, I could do even more.
You said new project as in the project that just dropped, or a new project that's coming?
Yeah, I have like the next 3 like projects planned out, and like some music for a little bit of each of them.
Okay.
So I just work on a ton of music, and then I place it in little pockets. Right? Yeah. Cool. But so Taylor Hill, that's his voice at the beginning of Always in a Rush. Okay. I wish there was more.
Got to get you on a primo beat. Before it's all said and done, you need that primo beat. Just bring it back to
I would love that
for a little bit.
I would love that.
Speaking of New York, I saw you and Lecrae at PlayStation Theater on the tour with Dill and RG. What was that, 2 years ago already? 3 years ago? Feels like a lifetime ago because of this year.
Yeah.
And I know you swapped with Lecrae to be that hometown hero. And I remember you breaking down on stage. I remember it was like super emotional, and just being blown away by that. So like, what was that feeling for you, just playing that packed out house in New York, getting to be the headliner, and doing these songs in front of your friends and family? I was actually standing like right behind your wife, just in the back, and I noticed it was her. And then when you would say certain things, people would like elbow her or whatever, be like, oh, talking about you and references. So like, it was super dope. And I think, I remember you just getting down like on the stage, on the floor, kind of like breaking down. And I was like, wow, this is incredible, because like that room could feel it with you. Like, we're like, Andy, you're here. We're proud of you. You're in New York. You did it. Can you maybe like describe that feeling that night, if you could recall?
Yeah, man. It's like, I think one, my mom had just passed, if I'm remembering the timing right. And then 2, it's just like, That's what I dreamed of my whole life, man. Like as a kid growing up in Syracuse, I was like, I'm gonna move to New York City, and then I'm like gonna pursue my rap career, and like
Yeah.
for a chubby white kid with glasses, like that just doesn't in central New York, it's just like it's so far fetched. But it's like at one point I was just like, yo, I'll just go to school to be a physical therapist. I'll always have like work, and like just you start thinking to yourself, like maybe with my life I could just take the easy way out and just try to find a way to make money and survive.
Yeah.
And like I really rolled the dice, like gambled on myself to do something that I dreamed of. And like to see it pay off, like you can sell out a show in Times Square and headline it and have like a couple thousand people or whatever it was show up and like be chanting your name. And all knowing that I did that without having to compromise who I am spiritually. Like it was super emotional, man. Like, wow. Like I chose a much more difficult path, which is to like not compromise who I am, like be considered a Christian rapper, you know what I'm saying? And then be in all these venues where Mac Miller and everybody else who, plays, like they play these venues and watch us do these numbers and have real fans and real lives impacted. I'm just like, it's unreal, man, to just think like, God, you really did this and you let me be a part of it. And like, who am I to deserve stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? So it's humbling on so many levels. And I think my whole life, I just wanted to be important, like I think through therapy, I realized like I was always trying to find a way to matter, and it's funny that the way that I found, like, I feel like I mattered was by letting other people know that they matter. You know what I'm saying? That like God loves them enough to come after them and love them and care for them. And I'm going to make music that is in that vein because I want to, do something that's going to uplift people and point them in a different direction. And then just to see it, like we're in New York, the place is sold out. People are like chanting your name and they know your lyrics. And my mom had just passed. And I was like, I wish she was here to see this. So it was just a culmination of all those things that just wiped me out.
That was like your World Series moment, like that grand stage, right? Like you finally won the championship. You're there. It's like everybody's there celebrating with you. Man, it truly was awesome. Like I saw that and I was like, man, like Andy, this was Andy's night. Like this was it. One of the best hip hop shows I've ever been to, and capped off by your performance, especially.
Wow, thanks, man.
Yeah. So my last question for you, and we'll go light, not some of this heavy stuff. Let's talk about that Tech Nine posting that clip from your challenge. Did anything come out of that for you with Tech Nine or?
Yeah, so we ended up DMing and gave me his number, and a few weeks ago I jumped on the phone with him for like an hour and we just like chopped it up, talked, and yeah, he's like, yo, bro, I'm down to do a song. And I was like, hey, let me get the right song for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put something together and we'll do it. And he's like, bet, we'll shoot the video, we'll do it all. So I'm just trying to, there's a lot of collaborators who have said like, yo, Andy, I'm in. Yeah. And then it's just about finding the right song and not just doing it to do it, but like doing it right.
And rapping fast enough to keep up with him.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try with him. You can have that, but just want to make a good enough song that people are gonna enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's dope. Final question just came into my head. If you're Peter Pan, who is your Rufio?
Rufio? I'm gonna pick my buddy Ramar Jesse, because he's also Filipino. He looks like him a little bit.
Okay. You gotta do a picture on your Instagram now of like a side by side just to let the people know that that's your Rufio.
Oh yeah, Rufio for sure is Ramar. He's
a good kid,
talented.
Huh? You could do a track called Rufio and have it featuring Romar, and then there you go. You've completed your whole arc of Peter Pan.
Yeah, bangarang.
Bangarang. There you go. All right, man. Well, that's it. I really appreciate you taking the time. This was super dope, and hope to speak to you soon. Hope to maybe see you soon somewhere close to the
For
New York
sure.
City area performing. That would be
Yeah.
dope.
Well, if you could, I'm not doing any shows, but if you could make sure to plug this as like utmost importance is
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm putting together my my only concert for the year. It's a virtual variety show and friends and family Christmas special. I got me, Lecrae, No Big Deal, Words Played, 1K Few, Wandays. A lot of people are gonna be there. And so I put it together like a Dean Martin Christmas special. So you're getting songs, you're getting sketches, you're getting guests, So we really want to drive people to that. It's my only show for the year. So I'm really trying to get people in the door, the virtual door.
What's the date?
December 23rd. It's a virtual concert. Once you buy the ticket, you have 48 hours, after the 23rd to watch it. So you don't have to watch it right at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it whenever you want. But yeah, tickets are on sale now, and they got all the merch bundles and the VIP bundles and all that stuff.
All right, man. Dope. Well, hope to see you soon. Maybe we could grab a slice or some ramen, or maybe just
for sure.
I'll bring you some artichoke, and you can let me know if it sucks or not. But
yeah,
that's about it.
When New York isn't shut down, we'll hook it up.
Yeah, man.
All right,
bro.
Justin. Much love,
Thank
man.
you. Peace.